Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Rule the Waves 2 as Great Britain. War has come at last, and it appears to be war with Germany. We are currently in a major fleet battle off the coast of, well, they call this area Texel. Yes, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, we have a major fleet battle already in progress, and right now our battle cruisers are trying to, well, we're trying to hammer and anvil them, but our hammer is currently being used as the anvil, and our anvil is, well, they're not quite getting where they need to go. So hopefully we'll be able to get them closer and actually engaged with the enemy soon. Meanwhile, there are enemy airstrikes coming in soon, and we do not have any. We do not have any real AA capability. We don't have any cap up right now. They are in the process of launching, so they're going to get up and provide cover a little bit late from where we need to be. So that is unfortunate right there. What do we got up here? Random unidentified ship to the north. That is weird. All right, I actually want to take a look and see what's up there. So let's see if I can send some of these light cruisers north. So I'm going to take manual control over these. I want them forming back up into line ahead. And I'm going to tell them to go north and investigate that radar contact and see, is it just one? Is it a whole group? Because if that's the enemy carriers up there, we may be in a very good position. And if that's just a random transport, well, then I don't particularly care about it all that much. Meanwhile, we have what looks to be at least a couple of arbalests here. That is intriguing and unexpected. But hey, I will take it. Oh yeah, look at those things. Got that SAM launcher right there. I'm hoping that causes all sorts of damage. Okay, meanwhile, down south, let's do a quick review of our air wings. Recons are all out. They should be heading back soon. Cap is heading up soon. Naval strike is taking off. Torpedo bombers, dive bombers, fantastic. Those should be out and about soon. And then we have more cap. Good news. I am liking that. We've got our cap coming up soon, and our first round of strikes heading out. We do still have a large number of other strike craft ready to go, but we are holding those until we either have a better target or confirm that there's nothing else available. So I'm waiting for recon reports. Hopefully we start getting stuff on their way back, because we didn't get anything on the way out, which is very unfortunate. Let's see, what are these guys doing? They are independent. I don't want that. I want you guys actually doing something useful. So, you know what? We're going to attach you boys to the cruiser division. We're going to say, go support those. Okay, double check here. Do we have anything surprising here? Okay, those are all cruisers. About these, more destroyers. Okay. All right. I think we'll start rolling the clock now. Well, that wasn't a very long roll. Lots of spotting reports and radar contacts. Dive bombers, fighters, hopefully they miss. Looks like these fellows are also heading in the wrong general direction. Dive bombers, torpedo bombers. Well, hopefully nothing too significant comes of this. And we've got light cruisers right here, so that's good. And we have some sort of heavy cruiser, maybe? Just got hit by a 16-inch shell. That'll do bad things to them. Okay. Keep rolling. Oh my. Now, if we keep on getting interrupted by spotting reports and other such every single turn, this could be very annoying. Okay, torpedo bombers going in after the Perseus. Well, hopefully these fellows are getting up to speed. Actually, they're doing a very bad job of getting up to speed. So let's give them a little bit of motivation. Okay, let's see. How did things go? That doesn't look very good at all. One medium and one light. Oh yeah, we did clear a fair amount of that stuff off. Well, hopefully they don't get any hits. Haha! Oh, there we go! And now we can see what those SAMs do. Destroyer Millbrook fires one medium SAM at attacking aircraft. One destroyed, one damaged. Nice! That's what I like to see. Okay, so that's how the SAMs work. They are part of the aircraft attack phase. And those hit before they attack, I think. We'll see. But good to see that we are inflicting damage on those strike aircraft. Alright, next turn. One torpedo bomber. Fires another SAM, no hits. Well, that is unfortunate, but hey, every little bit counts. Okay, moving right along, no significant events. Okay, quick review of the enemy fleet. So it looks like they've got cruisers to the north. That's what we were cutting off and blocking. Veneta class, Veneta. Okay. Yeah, those have no business messing around with our battle cruisers. And there is definitely something up here. I don't know what, but hopefully we can keep on doing damage here, although I don't like what those destroyers are doing. I'm concerned about torpedoes, so about face. Let's see, what else do we have down this way? We've got a seaplane tender here, the Schloss Rheinberg class. Not a significant threat there. But we're gonna shoot it with our heavy-duty 16-inch AP guns, because I guess that's more of a priority than armored ships like cruisers and destroyers. So, I don't know. Okay, and actually, you know what? Yeah, I think that's a good course for now. We'll stick with it. Okay, keep running. Yeah, we're getting good hits on those heavy cruisers. We'll drive down south for a little bit, and then, no, keep turning to the west. To the west, to the west, and what do we have over here? Battle cruiser. Okay, let's turn these guys to the north, and we can properly sandwich their capital ships. Let's see what we get. No spotting reports yet. Still annoyed about that. And we've got our first hit on an enemy capital ship. Outstanding. Keep these guys at long range. That is the objective. And looks like these poor fellows are going to get separated from the main group. I like that. Let's start turning to open up our broadsides. How are these guys doing? Oh. Oh, phew. I thought there was a fire. That would have been bad. But looks like we're okay for now. And these should be straightening out and getting some good firing solutions on the enemy battlecruisers. Speaking of which, who is targeting that? And how is our odds? Not great. Let's see. Near sighting range, yeah, that's not good. Ship turning, that's also not good. Loose formation, 2 ships firing, target sighting level, smoke interference. Interesting. That is a heavy penalty from smoke interference. Well, hopefully we can clear that up as we start straightening out and getting up to speed. Okay, let's see what we got here. Battleship Stettin class. Oh, these are those poor, unfortunate ships that were supposed to be 26,000 tons, but of course they lied about it. Oh my. Yeah, these are some very sad-looking ships. I think they will not do very well. That is unfortunate for the Germans. Trying to challenge our fleet with those things. But it is their right to try. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 hits on Stettins. Oh, there we go. Blowing up a Z-boat. Fantastic start. Keep going, guys. Seeing more 16-inch hits there. I am kind of curious what our hit chances are now. So let's see. Impassable. Hit chance 9.77. That's not good for them. Okay, basic hit chance 9.77. And then a net 0 modifier, so we're still at a 9.77% chance. Whoa, what happened to our fire control? Huh. Yeah. Wouldn't have expected that, but I guess even at this range they can get lucky. Let's actually turn to open up the range a little bit more. I don't want them getting too dangerously close. And come on. Really want those spotting reports. Okay, here we go. Air combat. Our cap is finally getting in the mix. So 6 friendly gladiators taking on 10 dive bombers. Okay, strikes rolling out. Good. And I would guess, yeah, there they are. Okay, they've got a strike headed towards our carrier group. I'm not a big fan of that. And what do we have? Oh, here we go. Battle cruiser group spotted. Okay. And that is an actual threat there. So I'm going to put these guys back on AI control, scouting for the battlecruiser Impassable. And we need to actually start turning to deal with those. Because that is our real threat. That poor battle line is not going to hold up very long. Hopefully we'll just pass right by, not get torpedoed too much. Although we might be. Flatten those things pretty quickly, and then we can turn to face with those battle cruisers. And if we're really lucky, oh my. Looks like we've got a full-on dogfight going on here. I'm seeing fighters shooting fighters, fighters shooting down dive bombers, and then we're in shooting down more dive bombers. Good, 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 good. That's how I do the damage. Or that's how we prevent the damage. I think that's a more appropriate term. Yep, and there they are approaching. Not too terribly worried about it right now, though, because we are just absolutely cutting them apart. Hanset, let's see, seaplane tender Hansestadt Lübeck. Maybe? I'm not very good at pronouncing German, but at least I'm making an attempt. Okay. We are still putting plenty of hits on those Stettins. So this first one is in very bad shape. Both turrets knocked out and a fire. How's the other one doing? Still intact. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's try turning, because we are about to come in contact. Let's turn back. That way we've got our broadsides opened and ready when we come in contact with them. Okay, enemy aircraft approaching what? I forgot to check that. Somebody's getting approached by enemy aircraft. Fighter escorts. Well, hopefully our destroyers are up to the challenge. Okay, 4 dive bombers go after the destroyer Munster, or Munster, because it doesn't have that little umlaut or whatever. Marmion fires a SAM, does not hit, and then they smash into a combined heavy A factor of 305. No hits, no hits, no hits. And then the air combat keeps going when we shoot down one of them. No, they shoot down one of ours. Well, that's not good. How rude. Well, hopefully nothing too significant happens here. Okay, moving on. Still getting plenty of hits with those 17-inch guns as well. I would rather they go after armored targets, but whatever, we'll take it. Every little bit counts. Okay, enemy battle cruisers sighted. Can you guys please shift your fire to the north? In fact, let's actually start straightening out here. Enemy aircraft approaching Battlecruiser Division 13. Approaching Carrier Division 3. Okay, so they got something in this area, and Carrier Division 3 was probably over this way? Yeah, Carrier Division 3 down here. Okay, and they are still dive bombing. No hits. Medium A damages and destroys, and light A damages another one. Actually, hang on, that was one dive bomber, so it got destroyed, then it got damaged, and then the 20 mils did some more damage. So, nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, hey, some of our planes are approaching enemy ships. Excellent. That's our dive bombers. Hopefully they're going after the enemy battleships. But we'll see. And here we go, big turn. Lots of air combat. We've got our first significant hit on an enemy battle cruiser. Fantastic news there. And 4 enemy dive bombers attack a destroyer. Medium SAM knocks down 2 of them. Heavy A factor does not a whole lot. And the Lysander takes a near miss from that dive bomb. Not bad. 4 enemy torpedo bombers going after the Fabulous. Medium SAM, no hit. Assegai, medium SAM, no hits. And then our heavy A factor does damage on 1. Medium A, no hits. Light A, no hits. And lots more air combat. Looks like they've got some air cover in the area. So they got their strikes out quick, and we did not get ours out fast enough to avoid the cap. Okay, let's shift our fire. I very much want you guys focusing on that. So instead of sending shells at the poor, unfortunate battleships, let's concentrate our fire to the north on the enemy battle cruisers, which are an actual credible threat. Fabulous, avoiding torpedoes, avoiding torpedoes. Oof, and she took a hit. How bad is it? Actually, that's not bad. Maximum speed is reduced, but she seems to be handling it just fine. No flooding whatsoever. Okay, dive bombers going after enemy battleship. Oh, good. And no hits. Fair enough. They have very little experience right now. They were just re-equipped. Okay, 3 enemy dive bombers go after the Pyramus. And 1 destroyed, 3 damaged. Good. No hits. And 3 enemy torpedo bombers going after the Fabulous. At which point, medium SAM, no hits. Medium SAM, damages 1, destroys 1. More medium SAMs, miss, miss, miss. Heavy A factor, damages 2 more. Those are torpedo bombers. I have no idea how much got through. We'll see. And they are attacking our cap. Well, very eventful turn there. Well, let's move right along. Destroyer Garland avoiding torpedoes. Well, I guess they missed. Either that or they're using pattern running ships. So with that in mind, let's pick up our pace to, let's go 24. Hopefully we'll be able to get away from these pattern running torpedoes. Let's see, what else? More dive bombers going after enemy battle cruiser. That's not a battle cruiser. But hey, at least we hit. So that's something. Enemy dive bomber. Nothing significant yet. Oh, come on, guys. Why are you all focusing on the wrong targets? I told you to go after the northern guys. You guys are terrible, and I hate your gunnery officers. Let's see. More combat. They're going after the impassable. Multiple SAMs, no hits. Torpedo bombers, multiple SAMs. And looks like 2 of them got knocked out. Hopefully they did not get their torpedoes off. And still more air combat. In fact, that is not looking good. Looks like our dive bombers are getting shredded. Well, lesson learned. Make sure we send in some escorts. Hang on. Is that recon reports? 1 cruiser, and what do we have up here? 2 battle cruisers. Oh, it's nice to know they exist. What do we have over here? Dive bombers. Oh, interesting. I'll bet their carriers are up to the north. Which is unfortunate. They've got all of their capital ships between us and their stuff. On the other hand, at least we have a direction to look. Let's see if we can get these fellows a little bit closer so we can actually start engaging those battle cruisers. Oh, and we get another hit on the already battered and probably sinking Stettin. Oh well, I'll take it. 3 more dive bombers going after a destroyer. Why are you guys going after a destroyer? Let's see. I do believe it is time for us to send our next strike out, and we need to start dealing with those that battlecruiser force. Let's see, what do we have available? So we've got... Did they take all of my ready cap? Oh, no, that's... Those are ones that are purely dedicated to cap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Glorious and Victorious did not have heavy fighter wings. Okay, so let's take a look here. No. Here we go. This will have it. Dragon and Pegasus. Alright, guys, you're our hope. Actually, hang on. Let's see what other. So it was Glorious, Victorious, Impermeable, Indomitable, Invincible. Where was the Triumphant? Oh, she's down here, part of the main carrier force. Okay. Well, that's not very helpful. I want you guys heading over this way as quickly as you can. In fact, yeah, head that way. Because I know you're going to turn back the moment you have to recover planes or otherwise. So, yeah, we just need to turn with the wind to keep them close enough to be useful. And I was trying to launch a strike. Okay, we are going to send stuff from... No. Carrier Division 10, here we go. This seems like a decent sort. We want a nice large strike. We want torpedo bombers, dive bombers, fighters. Let's see, that's 43 out of 59. Could I grab the other ones? No, that's too much. Okay, that's a bit much. And we're going to have to coordinate strike there. Let's pick a location. I'm thinking somewhere up this away. Let's see, time at target 10:18. Whew, wow, that's a little ways out there, but okay, that will have to work. Let's launch that strike. And then we also want to launch a coordinated strike from the Triumphant. Oh no, I forgot to set priority. Okay, priority battleships. And let's grab our next group. This one was supposed to be a torpedo bomber, dive bomber, fighters. And that exceeds our deck load. Well, that's not very helpful. I thought I split these up. I know those are split up. Ah, these are properly split up. What happened? Weird. Okay, well, we're going to have to pass on the dive bombers then, if we're going to try and get this out there in time. So we're going to ready those up, and we're going to launch those out. Okay, off you go. Good luck. Let's see. I'm sure there's something up this way. Hopefully we start getting some reports from these fellows, because we do have plenty of recon, scouts and other such stuff. So we should be seeing their reports about the enemy aircraft carriers. But it hasn't happened yet. Alright, keep going. More hits. Dive bombers going after a battleship. Well, at least they're going after the right battleship. Now they just need to hit. Let's see. Swing these fellows around that way. How fast are you going? 15 knots. Pretty sure that Stettin is in all sorts of trouble. And we are up to speed. That's good. What are you guys doing? You're looking fine. You're looking fine. Why are these fellows not turning the way they should be? Oh, maybe some confusion due to air attack? We'll see. Alright, let's turn them over this way. And I think we're going to shift our aim to cruisers. Seems like a good plan. Okay, next turn. 15 Westland Warwicks, more dive bombers approaching targets. And they are immediately getting hit by enemy fighters. Yep, that is not good. Damage, shoot down, shoot down, shoot down. Ow. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, keep running north. Oh! Hang on. Dive bombing enemy carrier. That's interesting. What kind of reports are we getting here? 2 BBs, 2 CAs, 3 CL, 8 DD, 2 transports. Well, there's something down here. And that, I think, is worth slinging some attackers against. So, let's go to our airstrike thing. We're going to set our target area over... I don't know, probably over here. And let's send off some planes from the I-boats. Let's see, what all do we have available? We've got a full set of strikes available from Glorious, Victorious, and Impermeable. Don't have any fighter cover for them, but hopefully a big enough... Correction, hopefully a big enough strike will be able to get through without too much loss. And if we can sink their carriers, speaking of which, priority target carrier, there we go. We should be able to do some damage. Let's see, grab those ones as well, and these fellows, and launch those. Yes, I'm sure. I don't have that technology, and let's sling these fellows off as well, just for good luck. Whoa, Impassable just had our bridge damaged. That's not good. Okay, 3 more dive bombers. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of carrier down here. And there's more up to the north. So, I don't know. Do we continue chasing the enemy battlecruisers to the north? Do we split up? Leave our battlecruisers to deal with theirs and drag our battleships to the south? I don't know. That is a very tough decision here. Alright, actually, hang on. This is a much easier decision now, because I have heavy cruisers. And these are some mighty fine heavy cruisers, if I do say so myself. Andromeda class. Very fast, very powerful. And, yeah, they should do pretty nice. Let's grab these two. And we're going to take manual control of those. And we're going to send them south to investigate reports of enemy carriers. How are these guys doing? They are supporting the cruisers. Good. And then we've got these two things. What on earth are you guys doing? Scouting for the Leviathan. And doing an excellent job of it. I think so. Well, they're assigned to scout. Right now he's currently chasing off a destroyer and honestly probably doing a pretty good job. I am kind of curious how those guns are doing. Rate of fire. Still on deliberate fire. Oh, goodness, this is a Comus class. No wonder why she's so far behind. Wow. You have no purpose being here. But look at that. Advanced Director, radar fire control. It's actually a pretty good chance of hitting the target, all things considered. I never would have considered that. Okay, good luck. And then we've got a Gary class providing cover, I guess? Who knows? Yeah, screening the rainbow. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll send these cruisers down to investigate those carriers. Do we have anyone else we can send with them? Well, we do have these cruisers as well. They seem a little bit discombobulated. We'll see what they actually end up doing, and that way we can continue sending our major capital ships to the north. Let's see, can you please shift your target to that other battleship? Thank you. I'm quite certain that that Stetton is in very poor condition. Yep, one turn, and there we go, target shifted. Okay, yeah, there's... Oh, hang on. We got a bomb hit. Bomb hit on an enemy carrier. Oh boy. Let's light some fires and cause some problems. That's how we do it. And it looks like the engagement to the north is heating up. I'm seeing some hits on the Sadelits, and they are firing back. So let's actually open our broadsides and try and keep the range open as well. Hopefully we can put our radar fire control to good use. And also hopefully we can keep them distracted while our aircraft get in there. Enemy aircraft approaching Great Britain Battle Division 18. That's our main capital ship force. Where's our cap? Not present. Looks like it's up to our AA guns. Do we have any SAMs? No. No SAMs in the area, so I guess this is up to our heavy AA. Good luck, fellows. Moving on. Aircraft approaching cruiser division. Yeah, that's fine. There we... Nope. Still the wrong Stetton. Why did you shift back? You were all told to target the correct one. Okay, caps are still doing their job. That's good. The most important thing is to keep my carriers intact. Battleships can survive a few hits, and they have the damage control to deal with stuff. Carriers, those things are squishy, so I'm glad our cap is mostly concentrated over those. I do wish I had a few fighters providing cover over the battleships, but I agree, carriers are still more important. And it looks like we are... Oh, they're sending out scouts on a strike mission. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. More hits on the Stettin. More hits on the Stettin. Come on, guys. I think you've put enough shells into her. She's got to be sinking by now. And we've got torpedo bombers and dive bombers. Oh boy. How are things looking? Oh, here we go. Actual combat results. Heavy A knocking down 1, and light A knocking down 1 as well. Or at least damaging. So those will have to be repaired. And hopefully that's reducing the number of torpedoes we have to deal with. Okay. Battleships are opening broadsides. Good. Now I just need to start getting some hits. Aircraft going after carriers. Yep, still no hits. Good. Heavy A knocking down more. Light A damaging more. Fantastic news. Let's see. I do believe that you guys can put your guns to good use against... Hang on, what's a good suitable target here? Augsburg seems like a decent target. Although I don't like that Schloss Rheinberg. She is already well out of the fight. Slowed down, on fire, not too worried about that. You know what, Rainbow? We're going to reassign you. You are scouting for this one. Yeah, that'll work. And now Rainbow is going to try and follow the heavy cruisers and just provide that extra little bit of cover. Oh, we've got a volley of torpedoes heading towards the sinking Stettin, so that's good. And it looks like we are in full-on air evasion mode among the battle line. Uh-oh. Impassable just took some hefty hits. Still in the fight, though. Still doing good. And hopefully we can start hitting back soon, too. Why are you guys targeting the Augsburg? As much as I appreciate it, I would much prefer if you were... Oh, yeah, okay. That was my bad. Shift your fire back to the battlecruiser division. Let's take those things out. And now we've got more hits on the impassable. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. There we go. Now they've properly shifted their fire. That's how you do it. Okay, how are you guys doing? At this point, I think... Do we have any hits on the Stettin yet? No. But we're doing plenty of damage to that almost certainly already sinking tender. And hang on, I'm seeing some reports. 2CV, 2CL, 4DD. And that was at 7:35, and we've got Looks like 2 stacked reports here, so let's take a look. Yeah, there's that. There's that. Yeah, not too worried about that. We know about that group. And yeah, there's carriers down here, all right. 3 carriers, 3 cruisers, and 13 destroyers. Okay, that is definitely a worthwhile target. And it looks like our seaplane or our reconnaissance planes are on their way back. And I haven't seen anything from the north. So we are going to send the rest of our strikes after the carriers over here. Speaking of which, let's take a look at what we got. So Carrier Division 22, Glorious, Victorious, Impermeable are already launched. Well, one last group on its way out. Carrier Division 24, the I-boats, have quite a bit ready. That is a lot of torpedo bombers. So we're going to set your... Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? So I know there's carriers here. They are almost certainly not heading that direction. Yeah, they're retreating in that way. So we're going to use that as our target. So target is going to be this group. Hopefully they do a decent job identifying it. And yep, priority target carriers. Grab these 2, not coordinated, because I can't do that. Launch strike. Grab these 2, not coordinated, and launch strike. All right. Good luck, guys. Go get them. And let's see, do we have any other strikes available? That was Carrier Division 24. How's Carrier Division 3? They are actually looking pretty decent here. Let's see. Interesting that they specifically chose medium load as opposed to heavy load, because there's such a small difference between them, 600 versus 500 pounds. Well, makes sense to me. If there's not much difference, I'd rather take the longer range. Okay, well, what do we want to do with these? I've already got torpedo bombers going after the carriers over here. Let's keep these fellows moving over towards the fight as quickly as we can. Let's keep going. Have we finally started hitting the right Stettin yet? No. But we're hitting the battle cruisers, so that's good. Still the wrong Stettin. Keep going. Yeah, I think that seaplane tender is done. Actually, let's see what kind of... So that was the Argonaut firing at the Schloss Rheinberg class. What kind of rate of fire do we have here? Oh yeah, look at that. Basic rate of fire is not great. Well, actually it is pretty great. 2.5 per turn. Adjusted rate of fire. I have no idea why it's adjusted, but it is. Throw on crew quality, not a significant change. On target, 20, as opposed to deliberate fire. And the autoloader is going insane now. So they are just pumping out shells as quickly as they can, and that is a huge boost. So we are putting out 2.38 rounds per gun per minute with a 17% hit chance. I think that seaplane tender is done. In fact, I think I'm going to tell these guys to conserve ammo and hold fire for a few minutes. Oh, blowing up another destroyer. That's good. Cap still taking on enemy scouts, or seaplanes. There we go. Torpedo to speed her on her way. And more hits on... Hang on. I think they finally got a hit on the correct ship. This is a miracle. All right, keep rolling. Keep rolling. They are finally starting to hit the right targets. Yep. Cap doing all sorts of damage to the enemy strike. Good job, boys. Tear them up. And those Stettons are being demolished. Good. That is how you do it. Such a strange vessel. I guess they were trying to make it look bigger than it actually was. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We've got radar contacts. Lots of radar contacts to the south. Okay. Capital ships, you are redirected to the south, because that's where the enemy carrier force is. Battle cruisers, you're doing a good job. Well, we're doing a good job. Let's get you back in the action here. Uh-oh. Cruiser Pyramus hit by a torpedo. Well, it's not too bad, but we're going to have to detach her. Okay, that was this group. Pyramus. Detach. Taking manual control. We're going to reduce speed. Let's go with 8 knots. That seems pretty safe. And we're going to turn you down, well, over this way. That should do the trick. Where did those torpedoes come from? Well, I guess if they've got long enough range, they could have been launched from over there. At which point they are severely spread out. Alright, how's my destroyers doing? Taking hits from an enemy destroyer. What do we got here? 6 4-inch. Facing off against the Christopher, which is turning to engage and firing back with 5-inch guns. Yeah, Jackal class. Good job, guys. Show them how it's done. And we are starting to spot these forces here. Yep, seaplane tender is down. And you guys are ready to open fire. Do we have a target? Nope. Not going to worry about that destroyer for now. What are you guys doing? You guys were supposed to be screening the Amphitrite, and you are doing a terrible job of it. You're not even targeting the Augsburg. Well, okay, heavy damage, yeah, I guess that's fair enough. And we got 2 seaplane tenders down as well. That Hansestadt or Hansestadt Lübeck. I'm going to have a real hard time with those. Please don't make fun of me for my pronunciation. It is appalling, and I know it. Okay, Christopher, can you please... not torpedo-friendly ships to begin with. And, you know, actually shoot that destroyer too. I would appreciate that. How are things looking in the north? They are heading back towards the main thing, looking good. Ooh, Imponderable has been slowed down. How bad is it? Not too bad. Alright, we'll just reduce our fleet speed so they can keep up. And we'll continue trying to engage. Oh my. This is absolute chaos. Multiple fights in multiple areas. I don't like having to deal with that. Enemy aircraft approaching the Leonidas. Oh no! Aircraft approaching Carrier Division 3. Yeah, that's fine. They should have plenty of cap up. Argonaut conning tower hat. Ooh, hey! We've got targets identified. Carrier Windeck. Oh boy. Well, I guess she's got the guns to fire back, because that is 8-inch guns. And 5-inch secondaries as well. Okay. Let's see. How's our targeting doing? Actually looking pretty good. How's our rate of fire? Under fire, deliberate fire, auto loader. Okay. I do think that we can get them. And Argonaut going after a light cruiser. Not the best target, but we'll take it. They are in range, and we are opening fire on them, which is good news. I don't think we need to keep firing at that Stettin. She looks pretty well out of the fight. Well, she still has one turret going, so we'll keep on hammering it until that turret is silenced. What about this one? And supposedly it's still moving. It looks like our torpedoes did not hit friendlies, so that's good. And that is a lot of torpedo bombers and fighters and stuff. Hopefully they're heading in entirely the wrong direction. Well, actually, hang on. They did say they were approaching Leonidas right there. On the other hand, looking at the time, I think we're going to have to call this episode to a close, so we will continue this action in the next episode. Hopefully we'll be able to chase down those carriers, and hope maybe we'll even be able to get our battle fleet against them. The battlecruiser action continues to the north, to the northwest, and at some point our carrier fleet will get close enough to actually do something useful. But we'll worry about that next time. Until then, this is Katori87 signing out.